Today I'm going to be talking to you about Plickers. Plickers is a website and a powerfully simple tool that lets teachers collect real-time formative assessment data without the need of student devices. All you have to do is go to plickers.com, sign in, and then you are ready to begin. Plickers can also be obtained by going to the App Store and just typing in Plickers as well. Plickers is absolutely free, which we all love, that contains a student card that you find also for free on the website. The cards all look different, but have a number and letter that corresponds to a different number and letter from everyone else's. Depending on the answer a student wants to choose, he or she holds up their student card with either the letters A, B, C, or D with the answer they choose on top. The teacher prints off a certain amount of student cards depending on the size of his or her classroom, and from the teacher's app on their smartphone camera, it scans the students' answers and the data is automatically saved. It scans multiple students' cards at once and shows you who hasn't answered yet. This app is used to do instant checks for understanding and impromptu polls. Now I'll show you a quick introduction to Plickers. First, you are to go to the internet and type in plickers.com. Then you are going to sign in or sign up. I have already signed up, so I'm going to sign in. And from there, you are going to click on Cards. This is where you're going to print off the class set or however many cards you need and give them to their students. Then you can go to Classes and you can add a class depending on how many you have. I'm just going to add an MEFB class. The year I'm going to do Other, and the subject I'm going to do General Education, and our color is going to be purple. Next, it's going to pull you up to this page with all the numbers on the right. You are going to assign them based on the order you submit the students' names in. So the first name I'm going to add is Tim, and the second name I'm going to add is Tony. As you see, 1 was Tim and number 2 was Tony. The next person will be 3, and so on. Then we can go to the library, and from there we can start making questions. I'm going to ask the question, how many days are in a week? You can do true, false, or you can do multiple choice. I'm going to do multiple choice just to show. You're going to add in all the answers, including the correct one, and choose the correct answer and save it. Then you can add this plan to the class. If you're a secondary teacher, you will have more than one class, so you'll probably have 7 or 8 to choose from. But I'm just going to choose the MEFB and my demo class. From there, you can go to Live View, and it will show you the question I've already asked. By clicking on the question, this is what is going to show up on the board for the students to answer. As the teacher moves around and scans the students' cards, all these Tim and Tonys will have a check mark in them. Then if they turn green, that means they have answered. If they are red, you will need to go over to the student and scan their answer as well. You will do this until all the students' answers are scanned. From there, you'll be able to see who's answered or not and work from there. I chose Plickers because it allows the students to answer their questions and participate in a different way that is engaging in learning without feeling self-conscious about people seeing that they chose the answer was right or wrong. I also think Plickers allows for new teachers to start learning the new students' names by seeing the ones who have either haven't answered because it remains red on their phone, or just by seeing who gets questions right or wrong. Lastly, Plickers, like I said, is a quick way to formatively assess the class to see who is understanding the information being taught and what needs to be covered over again to allow all the students the opportunity to become successful.